Hello everyone. I wanted to place this trigger warning in front of all of my videos for this series because it has to do with teen suicide and the attempt of suicide in general. If this is something that is triggering to you, please enjoy one of my other series. This one can get pretty heavy due to the content. So I do want you guys to be aware of that. I also want you guys to know that you are loved, you are enough, and you matter. If you are ever feeling that way, in a suicidal way or depressed or something like that, please get out there and get help. It's not about pride. To just put that, you've got to put that away. If you are having a rough time, talk to somebody, talk to family, talk to a friend, talk to just a random stranger at the bus stop or something. You know, sometimes it's easier to get off your chest what you're feeling with someone you don't even know compared to someone that's family or friends, just because you don't have to worry about how they're going to think about you or anything like that. You gotta get those feelings out. I've got a couple of numbers here for those that may feel the way that they might be feeling. The purpose of this entire series is to bring awareness to teen suicide and suicide in general. So I do want to give you guys a couple of numbers. The first one, it's pretty simple. It's only 3 numbers. Call 988. If you feel that your needs won't be met from a regular hotline because you might be a member of the LGBTQ plus community, another number that you can call is 866-488-7386. Stay safe, love each other, and help those in need. The world is better with you in it. Thank you. Now enjoy the episode. Welcome back, everyone. Today we will be reading Chapter 17. So, let's get into it. Chapter 17. I have this dream where both legs work and both arms work, and I don't have any scars on the outside. My mother isn't broken and my dad isn't broken. Todd's my friend, Alana's my girlfriend, except she looks like Malin. Mama Rush still lives next door, and Lisa's a scrawny kid with big teeth and lots of braids. They're smiling and laughing in my backyard until they see the gun. I'm standing at my window holding it. They all turn to Clay. I lift the gun to my mouth and everyone cracks down the middle. Mom's arms fall off. Dad's legs break at the knees. It tastes oily and dusty all at once as I close my lips on cold gunmetal. But I can't. Not in the mouth. I'm shaking, but I lift the barrel to the side of my head. Todd turns away and snaps into 5 pieces. Mama Rush puts her head on the table and it shatters. The tip digs into my skin. Lisa's braids fracture. I'm thinking selfish thoughts about nothing at all. Alana Malin falls apart. Hands and arms and eyes and face. By the time I pull the trigger, there's nothing left of any of them. Nothing but dust. You're losing it. JB's voice reminded me of Zero or Carrie. Couldn't tell which. Mom's never going to talk to you again if you lose it. I yawned. Shut up. I want to sleep. Not losing it. And Mom's talking to me. What? A hello, honey, over breakfast and a good kiss goodnight. And a kiss goodnight. JB couldn't touch me, but I imagined him poking my head while I tried to pull the green bedspread over my eyes. She hasn't even been home for most of the week. She's leaving. She's gone. She can't do this anymore. She's still busy with the bank audit, losing it. It's almost over. I rolled over and jerked my pillow on top of my head. That's bull. JB sounded just as loud. I threw the pillow onto the floor. You're bull, losing it. You and Dad should have gone to the police station by now. That gun needs to get melted. And stop saying losing it. Losing it. I sat up. Bull. Losing it. Losing it. Frog farts. What time was it? I needed to get dressed. I tried to call Mama Rush a few times during the week, but after she yelled at me for a half hour solid over looking in the box, she wouldn't talk much and kept telling me she'd see me Saturday. Today, a few times, she didn't even answer her phone. I wondered if she was still that mad at me. She probably was. Or maybe she had made up with Romeo Man. Maybe she'll get married and forget about you, JB said as I got dressed. I ignored him. You really don't have anybody left. He tried again. Lisa's nice to me when she's not hitting. She likes me. No, you like her. She'll never like you back. At least, not like that. I finally found my shoes under the edge of my bed. Dad had changed my shoelaces to purple? Purple shoelaces. I picked at one of them. It had lots of spring. Purple spring. Shoelaces, spring, purple, Lisa, frog farts. I let out a breath and sat down on my bed. Had to get a grip and focus before I went downstairs. Mom might be awake. If Mom was awake, I needed to have good pragmatics, and the scab still hadn't come off my top lip. So I shouldn't use any tape because I'd probably pull off the scab and make myself bleed. Up and forward. At least my cheek didn't hurt anyone, and my eye wasn't so black. More like light blue with a little green. Gross, really. But nobody asked me about it anymore. Because nobody really looks at you. You're invisible. I shut JB out of my mind and picked up my memory book and wrote down a few things. 1. Don't flip out. 2. Say the alphabet instead of flipping out. 3. Don't break Mom or Dad. 4. Don't be a big Larry. When I got downstairs, nobody was at the breakfast table and nothing was cooked. Somebody had left money, though. Right on the counter where I could use it. I put my memory book down beside it so I wouldn't forget either of them. For a second, I looked at my shoelaces. Purple shoelaces. Nobody was up. Was that good or bad? Was I glad or not glad? Purple shoelaces. Stop it. Stop it. Mom might get up. Quit thinking about shoelaces. If you think about shoelaces, you'll think about shoelaces. You'll talk about shoelaces. Did Mom not want to see me? This would be our first chance to really talk if she'd gotten up, but she probably didn't want to talk. Dad probably didn't want to talk either. If we didn't talk, how would I ever say I'm sorry enough times? I'd say it as many times as they wanted. I didn't mean to break them, especially Mom. I didn't want to break her. I shouldn't have looked in that box. Maybe Mom should have punched me harder. I shouldn't have looked in the box. Shoelaces. The kitchen was quiet. Wait a minute. Maybe Dad and Mom were sleeping in together. For some reason, that thought didn't gross me out like it usually did. It seemed kind of nice. Shoelaces. I went to the refrigerator and got a few slices of turkey and cheese. After I ate those, I ate a banana and some peanuts. Peanuts were always good. As I was washing my hands, Mom came into the kitchen. She was wearing one of her silk gowns and robes with matching slippers. The robe seemed really big on her. Her hair was neat and fixed, but her face looked all runny and smudged, like she'd slept in her makeup. She waved at me. Hey, you're up early. I left you some money, did you see? Yes, thanks. Peanuts. Oops, sorry. Just thanks, okay? God, I was worse than Miss Chen, holding my own hands. My weak hand felt like wet, cold rubber. Sorry, I'm really sorry. Mom crossed over to where I was standing and took my hands in hers. Her skin didn't feel like cold rubber. She picked up a kitchen towel and dried mine off as she said, "I know." I nodded, still trying not to think about peanuts or shoelaces. For some reason, I had trouble looking at her, eye to eye, face to face, but I had trouble looking. That volcano feeling, the one that made me blow words all over Malin, not Alana, built up in my chest. I wished I had some tape. I didn't care if it pulled my lips off. Mom finished drying my hands, put the towel down, and took hold of my fingers again. "I know I got really mad at you, but I was wrong. I'm sorry." "No, I'm sorry. I pulled the trigger. I broke you." Trigger. "I'm sorry I ruined everything. Tears tried to come out of my face and the volcano tried to blow up. But I made myself look at the peanut can and think about cheerleaders. Cheerleaders made me laugh. Laughing made me warm inside. Lisa made me warm inside. Mom made me nervous. Especially when she tried to be nice. It was better when she growled at me. I knew what she really wanted then. What she really thought about me and everything else. Growling was better. Growling was better. No volcano, no spewing words. You'll only say the wrong thing. "Sorry," I whispered. "Sorry, sorry, sorry." "Jersey, look at me." Mom squeezed my fingers. "Sorry." Peanuts, 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 frog farts, cheerleaders. I blinked. Made myself do what she asked me to do. Yeah, she definitely slept in her makeup. Why was I thinking about her makeup? Shoelaces. Big, fat, purple, springy shoelaces. Don't explode. Trigger. "Sorry, I'm sorry." Mom sighed. I wondered if she could hear my brain. Shoelaces. "You don't need to apologize anymore." She squeezed my fingers even tighter. I kept looking at her smeared up face and didn't say shoelaces or peanuts or anything else out loud. "I'm the one who's sorry. So, so sorry I hit you. That won't ever happen again. I promise." "It's okay," I managed. "Peanuts. Sorry." Mom didn't seem to notice the extra word. She just went right on choking my fingers to death and talking. "It's not okay. I'm your mom. Moms don't hit their babies like I hit you." "Not a baby," I mumbled. "Sorry." Oh no, she had tears. If she let her tears go, I'd flip out and sob like a little kid. Peanuts. Shoelaces. I didn't know what to do. No idea what to say. Pragmatics, Hatch. Yeah, right. Big Larry. Ruiner. Hoping for the best, I nodded. Mom smiled. I wanted to smile back or run. Both. Peanuts. Shoelaces. I had purple shoelaces. Did she want me to say something else? She looked like she wanted me to say something else, but I didn't know what to say that wouldn't go sideways. If I tried to talk, I'd be a volcano. Mom's smile got a little sad, but she kept it up for a few seconds. Then, she let go of my hands and went to get herself a glass of juice. I pocketed the money on the counter and picked up the phone to call a cab. "That's okay," Mom said. She downed her orange juice. "I'll drive you, or your father will." "Jersey, I'm proud of you, honey. For holding it together as well as you have, and for sticking with Mama Rush, and trying so hard with your friends." The telephone rang in my hand. It scared me so bad I dropped it. Mom grabbed it off the floor, looked to see who was calling, then hit the button and said, "Hello?" And, "Oh, okay, sure. Sure, Mama Rush. I'll tell him." "Yes, I'll tell him that too." She paused and frowned. "And that, you too, I hope you feel better." When she hung up, the first thing out of my mouth was, "Shoelaces, is something wrong with Mama Rush?" My head buzzed. I almost couldn't think enough to listen to Mom's answer. "No, not really. Well, yes. She's at the palace, but she said she's come down with the flu and she doesn't feel like meeting with you today." Mom sounded worried for me, like I might get all upset. I was getting all upset. But she's okay? She's really okay, right? Mom frowned all over again, then made her expression into a smile. Yes, settle down. She said to tell you she's not mad at you anymore. Good. That's good. I tried to breathe right. You, told her about that box, didn't you? About the gun? The look on Mom's face was way past weird. I blinked at her, trying not to make mistakes. Probably I'd make one no matter what I said, even though I didn't really know why. Yes, box. Sorry. Do you tell her everything? Mom crossed her arms. She wasn't frowning, but she didn't smile either. Sorry. I swallowed and blinked. No. Yes. Sorry. Mom shook her head. Sad and mad flickered like candles on her face, then went out. Back to flat and blank. I miss the Rush family. We used to do a lot of things together. But you and Todd were growing apart. Then, well, what happened? Lisa was so upset, and Todd, and we spent so much time at the hospitals. After that, it just didn't seem normal when we talked to them. It didn't seem normal when we talked to anybody. Lisa upset. Okay. Lisa told me that before, but Todd? Todd upset? Lisa and Todd upset? Now I really wanted to run, but Mom kept talking. Mama Rush said she's working on fixing some more of your presents, and that you should go to Lisa's track meet. It's the last one before cross country starts. Cross country? I tried to catch my breath. Presents. My hands made fists, and I had to make my fingers relax. Okay. You'll go to the track meet? Mom sounded confused, or okay about Mama Rush. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing as best I could, I said, okay to both, I guess. That's it for this week. We'll see you guys next week with Chapter 18.